Frank, the talk all along has been this offense is going to take time. It's going to take time. These last couple of games, how much do you take from those? How far along do you think you are now with your offense?
We still have a long way to go. I mean, like I said, it looks good at times. It doesn't look good at times. But it's coming. Guys are getting familiar with each other and familiar with, the differences between, when we're playing with a big lineup and playing with a spread lineup. And, they're just understanding the nuances a little bit more each day. And hopefully it continues to grow.
Are you finding yourself becoming more comfortable either with the big or the spread lineup? You're starting to favor one over the other?
It's a trick question. I like both lineups. I do, and I think there's a time and place for both. I think we need both, and I really think that our lack of versatility in the past hurt us. The ability to go with a spread lineup when it's needed, and I think having that this year is got a chance to make us as strong as we've ever been.
This team shares the ball so well now. You see, Paul George has 7 assists tonight, and the ball just is moving more and more. Could you just comment on how that part is coming together?
Yeah, we're playing selfless. The spread lineup is using the space and just recognizing the help. And the guys on this team are selfless. They play for each other. That's who we've been the last few years. That's what we talk about, in every film session and practice. And we want to be a team-first team. That's who we want to be. A team that plays for each other and plays together. So, I'm proud of guys when they share the basketball.
Frank, to start the third quarter, what did you notice defensively that helped you guys sort of extend the lead and make it a comfortable margin? They were showing really hard on pick and rolls, and we felt even coming in this morning at shoot around that's something we could exploit. And I just knew it was a matter of time before C.J. Miles got going. He got that early foul trouble, so we want to get try to take advantage of that matchup a little bit. But I just credit our guys for they just play with energy and desperation. We talked about at halftime if you're going to play like we're the team that's 2 games over and their team's 2 games under and they're more desperate, then they're going to beat us. We got to play like the more desperate team. Paul obviously has been scoring the ball well, but he's also been really effective rebounding. What have you noticed about him getting these high number of rebounds per game, and was that something that you guys discussed in the offseason with him coming back?
It isn't something that we discussed, but our big guys are very committed to boxing out their man. It's kind of it's a team approach of rebounding where they're going to wipe out all the crashers, and the guards are going to come back and rebound. Paul's always excelled at that. But this year he's just getting a little bit more, probably because, when we're playing with the spread lineup, there's one less big guy out there. Maybe that could contribute it. But, he's just committed. He's committed to winning, and we know that rebounding wins.
Well, speaking on that, just how nice is it to have your superstar player be that committed to rebounding and not necessarily – just focus on scoring points or maybe defending the team's best player. He's also doing extra things like rebounding.
There's a lot of stars out there that don't want to do the dirty work. What makes Paul George special is his desire, and he loves playing a complete game. He loves guarding and defending, which makes him extremely unique, and he's really good at it. And he loves rebounding. He loves just being in the right spots on the weak side. He loves honoring transition defense. And pushing the tempo, going and sharing the basketball. He stands for everything that wins, and then on top of that, he's got the ability to go for 30 every night. So he's a special player.
Is this the deepest team you've had?
I think so. We've had some deep teams, and every time we go to deep into our bench or need to go into our bench because of injuries, guys step up and play well with their opportunities. So. Credit to Larry and Kevin and Peter for putting together a heck of a team.
Tonight you had, 53 points off the bench, and this is without, George Hill and Miles Turner playing. It seems like it's the old good problem to have thing. You got a lot of bodies you can go to.
It's a good problem to have.
I kind of made that one too easy. Could you comment? We've talked about Glenn Robinson already, but he keeps doing more and more. his progress?
It's too much. It's driving me crazy. I'm going to get all these tough decisions when everybody gets healthy. You know, he's got to stop making all his shots, and I'll just harp on the fact that he missed one tonight. He's playing great. No, I mean, he stays ready, works. He's the nicest kid, you know, and just so respectful to, you know, to our system and our culture, and so coachable. You know, he's proud of getting some defensive sinks. You know, we talked about in the film session, if you're in the right spot to start, you know, then you can do both. You know, shrink the court on and into the paint and recover out to the three-point shooter. And, you know, he commented that he noticed that tonight. Yeah, I was in the right spot and I got a steal because of it. I was right in the right spot early. You know, so I mean, he's a sponge. He wants to learn, and I'm really enjoying coaching him.
Frank, I know it was sort of an unusual situation before the game, but did Joe make it down here tonight? And do you have any update on his situation?
I gave Joe Young some homework. Just got off the phone with him. He did make it back to town, but he did not make it to the game, obviously. And his homework is, but before we go to Washington, he needs to get on Apple TV and watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Did you get any indication that everything is fine, or what the situation is with him?
Yeah, just personal reasons. Travel problems getting back. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He sat on the runway, you know, for a long time.
Right. Thank you.